Joining me today is Joshkin Olsen from modern Turkish restaurant Tulum, a fantastic restaurant. Turkish food you usually associate with dips, Turkish bread, really home-style comfort food, but there's more to it, isn't there?
There's absolutely. So I'm going to show you today the beef ribs, short beef ribs. It's going to braise in cinnamon and cloves.
All those flavours you associate with Turkish food,
Absolutely.
do you? And over here, tomato paste.
So these are capsicum paste. So it's one of the ingredients that you have to have in your kitchen.
Yep.
So it is fermented red capsicum.
It smells fantastic. Can you buy this from selected delis?
Definitely
Yep.
all the Middle Eastern Turkish shops that you can buy.
Nice one. All right, well, let's get started.
Let's do it. So there's beef short ribs.
Yes.
They're beautiful. All I have to do just salt and pepper and browning on the hot pan.
Okay. And what can I do to help to get things going?
While I'm doing this, can you please chop all the vegetables like this? Onion, celeriac and celery sticks.
Fantastic. Celeriac is one of those fantastic root vegetables. I think we should be eating more of it. Essentially tastes like celery, doesn't, but more of an intense flavour.
And it's perfect season at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, wintry vegetables and beef, they go hand in hand, don't
Absolutely.
they? And I can just cut this roughly?
Yes,
Joshkin?
just roughly, please.
Fantastic.
So there's a beef short ribs, just heavily salted.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more.
I like the idea of doing this on a bit of baking paper.
Yes.
And then throw it out. It's just easier to do. More space to work with too.
Absolutely.
So, Joshkin, why did you decide to go down the modern route with Turkish food?
When I was studying food and wine in London, and I always felt embarrassed that when people ask where I'm from, to say I'm from Turkey, so everyone talks about kebabs and dips.
Yep.
Because in Turkey, there's a big cosmopolitan, the big food culture. So that's why I just want to, express myself with my food, that in Turkey we have more than that.
Yeah, I always think the same when it comes to Turkish food, those simple dishes, but I love the education of going really deep into a culture and seeing how they represent it through the food.
Absolutely, yeah. But in Turkey we have 7 regions, so each region have a different food culture.
Yep.
So it's not just kebabs and dips.
Yeah, and this is a perfect example.
Exactly.
The beef ribs. Can these go into the other pot?
Other pot, yeah, it's ready to go. And I just put a little bit oil. So all we need to do is just brown that beautiful vegetables. Perfect.
There you go. Is this a recipe in your latest book, Tulum?
It is on my latest book, yes.
So we can learn how to make all these beautiful, very in-depth recipes.
Absolutely.
So far, this is a very classic stew, the way we're making it.
You know what? This is not my recipe at all. So it's coming from eastern part of Turkey. Okay. So there's a region that cook the ribs exactly the same way.
Yeah.
It's like braising meat.
Yeah. What part of Turkey are you from?
I was born in Istanbul.
Right.
But, I'm in love with my mom. So normally you should say, when people ask where you're from, you should say where your father is actually from.
Right.
But because I'm in love with my mom, I always say I'm from Çanakkale.
Yes, I love that. I think we're all in love with our mums, aren't we?
Oh, yes.
Can we substitute the celeriac if we can't find it?
Oh, you can, of course. Even there's carrot there always. You can use the even potatoes as well.
Yeah, turnips?
Yeah, turnips is a good option. So there's really nice colours coming along.
And do they go in now or we wait a bit?
Oh, actually, it's going.
Okay, all of it in. All right, so we're just going to cook these off. We're really looking for that deep colour. So, Joshkin, how long are we going to cook those veggies for?
Probably will take between 5 to 10 minutes.
Nice one. Joshkin, meat is looking fantastic. Good colour on the vegetables, which is what we're after.
Yes, so the vegetables beautiful caramelized.
Yep.
So I'm going to put the capsicum puree in while I'm doing it. Can you chop the garlic for me, please?
Can do. So finely chop or bruise?
Just smash it, actually.
Just smash it,
Yeah.
Yep. I can do that quite easily. So lots of garlic in this. 4, 5 cloves?
Yes, please. Just chuck them into these vegetables.
Okay. So are we going to be using these vegetables, or are they more just to give the flavour to the beef?
That's actually give flavor to the beef.
Right, okay.
While I'm stirring this, Justin, can you add all the herbs in, please?
Can do. So we have star anise.
Star anise.
5 star anise.
Please.
Yum.
Yes.
2 cinnamon sticks.
Lovely.
Break them up or leave them?
Oh, just leave them all.
Leave them whole. And some clove.
Yes, that's a nice flavour.
Good old bay leaves.
Oh, can't do without it.
And lemon thyme.
Lemon thyme. So that's the secret of the flavour actually coming from that fresh herbs.
The whole lot we just throw in?
Throw in.
I've really started to get into lemon thyme. I used to be a little bit on the fence about it. I thought it was a bit too balmy. But now, and especially with beef, it just goes so well. It gives it that freshness.
Exactly. So now I'm putting all the beautiful brown meat into the vegetables. So now all I need, just pour some beef stock.
Sure.
And I'm ready to go into the oven.
Okay, so about, what have we got there? A couple of cups.
Brilliant.
Done.
That's it.
So our oven is on at 160 degrees. Joshkin, how long are we going to cook this for?
It's probably 3 to 4 hours.
Nice. Okay, the beef ribs are nearly ready. I wish you could smell it in here. It smells amazing. And now we're just going to get some garnishes ready. What are we doing?
So what's happened here, it's the date.
Yep.
So I cooked the date with water and the preserved lemon inside the preserved lemon.
The flesh, usually we would just use the skin and
Absolutely.
get rid of the flesh, but you're using it. Nothing goes to waste.
Exactly.
And what will I be doing over here?
So there's also another sauce, which is the hibesh, we call, which is tahini base.
Yep.
So this tahini go in and then mix with the spices and molasses, please.
Okay, I'll do this sauce for you.
And then I'm going to finish the jam.
That's fun. Oh, I'm pretty excited because the beef is ready. Dun 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 dun. Wow,
Look at this.
the smell. I can smell.
Cinnamon, star anise,
Yep.
lemon thyme.
Yeah, it's all in there. I'm excited. So how do we plate this up?
Let's plate it. That's the fun part.
Okay.
So just take the meat out of bone, which looks perfectly cooked.
Yeah. This is what it's all about.
Tahini.
That's what we made before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just put in. And you can be a little bit fancy, maybe like simmer it. And date and preserved lemon jam.
That was so easy to make when I was watching
So
you.
simple.
Yeah. Just simply boiling some dates together with some preserved lemon and water. It's a great addition to any beef dish, really.
Exactly. So that's also smoked eggplant puree. So remember the sauce. So when you reduce it, it's become like a jammy, glazy color.
Okay.
So that goes a little bit.
And at the restaurant, you press the meat. So if you wanted to go all out, you could take the meat off the bones, press it between 2 pieces of baking paper in the fridge to get the perfect squares. But look at this. Look at this.
That's it.
Every time I see you come up with another creation that's even better than the last one, this is phenomenal. All right, dig in. I'll take that little piece there. Oh, look at that beef. Do you know why this is going to be a dish that I'm going to love?
Tell me.
Because if anyone knows me, they know I love my sauce.
Oh, yeah?
And this has not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 sauces. It is delicious. I mean, there's no other word to describe it. All of those components put together, it's like one big mouthful of happiness. I love it. Thank you so
Great.
much.
Thank you very much.
He's the best.